you help somebody, but the fact that you help somebody to blow up, they appreciate it, but they're not satisfied. So because it's like
They want your spot.
oh, you give me this amount. I felt like it was cool at that moment, but it was too small.
So I said, just because you may need, just because you want something, that doesn't mean that you actually can handle whatever it is that you're asking for entirely.
Right.
You say you want to be a rapper, that's fine. Do the work to. It's like when people say, "Damn, I want to go travel." What are you doing right now to make it so that's a possibility? Because you're just sitting at home doing nothing all fucking day. That doesn't make any sense to me.
You're not getting
Do the work that you
comfortable.
gotta do to actually be able. If you know you make this amount every month, save this amount. So by the time you reach like the 6th month, you on a cruise to freaking Greece for all I care. But you did that work to actually, don't just assume like, dang, I want a man that can do this for me, I can do that for me. But
what have you done for me lately?
no, it's not even that. But
What are you doing for yourself?
You say that you want a man to do this and this and this and this and this for you, but you just sitting home doing nothing all day.
Yeah,
Again, what have you done for me lately?
Now, don't get me wrong. There are some men who actually like their women just to sit home and do nothing all day, and they take care of everything. That's for them. Okay?
Yeah.
That is for them. But if you want
That's
those
their case.
relationships where everything's 50-50 or this and that, but you just sit home and do nothing all day, you're not even providing for your own goddamn self, but you want me to provide for you, and then you get mad when I can't do certain shit anymore. Hell fucking no, we're not doing that shit. There's
this thing, there's this thing where it's just like, they say if a girl asks you for $10 and you say you don't have it and she gets mad at you, therefore it's like, bro, you can't get mad at me because you don't have $10 yourself.
What the heck? They don't be asking for $10. They be asking for more. Have the audacity to look you dead in the face and be like, hey, you got to pay for this, and that. When you date me, you got to pay for my nails. You got to pay for my apartment. You got to pay for that. Like, bro, you don't even look like you deserve that. What are you talking about?
It don't even be the person that the guy don't have the $10. They don't have $10 to spend. They don't have $10 for spending money.
Right.
They got $10 for gas or this or that. They don't have spending money to give out. That's what it is.
Some of these females don't even have nothing at all to their name. Honestly, they don't.
But hey,
They
don't
got
get
their
me
boba
wrong
to their
though.
name.
Most of these females know,
They got their boba
especially
to their
now,
name.
they know how to grind, bro.
That's too easy.
No, you see, but there was this one time I was talking to this girl on some dating app, and on her thing, a little bio thing, it said that I want a man that can provide for me. So I was like, let me just see something. So I started talking to her. I asked her, yo, so what's your job? She's like, I don't work right now.
Oh,
I beg
Now
your
we
pardon.
see why you put that
don't-
caption
You
up.
don't.
That
so,
bio up.
So then I go further. I'm just like, so what type of man you looking for? She's like, I want a man that can provide for me and my kids and this and that. I'm just like, so you got
Oh, you got a
kids
burden.
too.
Eh?
So you
You
have
come with a
no job
tail.
and you got kids, but you worried about a man providing for you. That's what you're worried about.
Stop,
I actually
Lindsay.
told her that, and she was just like, no, it's just like, I want the idea of a family and this and that. I
Yeah,
can understand the
she
idea
had
of
one.
it, but what are you? But what again? It's like for me personally, I've always been the type of those people. Let's say my girl makes more money than me, I'm not gonna feel type of way about it. Because it's for me, I know it's hard for a lot of women to make a lot of money, and like especially in this world. So for you to actually make it in a point where you actually up here, I find that shit attractive as fuck.
nah, but if she making hella money and you done broke boy money, you gotta reevaluate yourself.
Hell yeah.
Say what now? Sorry.
If she making like a lot of money, and you just making like your annual check amount to like a quarter of what she making, you have to reevaluate what you got going on.
Why do you gotta reevaluate? Because if it was roles in reverse, she wouldn't have to reevaluate anything.
No, I like a female with ambition. What you mean? I'll say I'm not even gonna say 100K. Let's say 80K.
Mm-hmm.
If you make 50K, 40K, I'm cool. But if you making 20K, you might as well be the same as another teenager on the street.
Oh, that's in what way that you mean it? Okay.
Yeah, like you can't be like making minimum wage and I'm up in whatever. You gotta at least do it. At least I don't mind, like you could be like the highest paid nurse, whatever. But if I'm like like let's say an engineer, I'm making decent money. I don't care that you're making hella money. At least I'm making good money too.
Mhm.
I'm making good money where like I'm straight. Whether I have a family or I'm by myself, if you evaluate how I budget my life, I'm still balling.
Mhm.
You just got extra leftover money, but I have leftover money as well. When I finish paying my bills, I'm not a broke boy at the end of the day.
Mhm.
you just have double the amount that I had. But if I finish do all my expenses, and it's like I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and you doing all of this, I gotta be like, what am I doing in my life? We
I
both
agree.
can't.
I agree.
We can't be one person living check to check and the other person just balling. Like that's way uneven.
Show me the car.
So either way, that's the scenario that you would see it as. Let's just say that in this scenario instead, that you were making hella money, but she's making 20K. Would you expect her to then try to, since I'm making more money, for her to try to make more money now?
She don't need to be having like a competition with me.
I don't say as a competition. I mean, like, because if it's like if you surround yourself with people who have mindsets to go up, your mindset too will also go up. But if you surround yourself, so it's like that.
Yeah, like we're
Okay.
both
It shouldn't
ambitious
be a
people.
competition.
We're both
I don't see it
ambitious
as a
people.
competition.
You don't just okay.
That's
Like,
motivation,
All right,
honestly.
it's like all right. Let's say all right. I'm making what? I'm striving to get more money.
Yeah.
I get to the point I'm making 30 for an hour or whatever, right? Let's say she was making $9 and she went to $12 and she cool with the $12 for the rest of her life. Like, know what you're doing. Like you have like that's where you stop at, just $12.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no ambition. All right, I'm gonna do it because those $12, 13, those ain't nothing. Those ain't.
I'm gonna sit
shit.
your ass to the side and say and talk to you and
Like,
let you know, like, yo,
You
There's
still
more room to
you
grow.
still thinking like a jit in a sense.
Mhm.
That's something like people in high school settle for. Like I ain't got bills, so I'm chilling. But you can't put everything on the nigga back or most of it on nigga. So like I'm doing 34, you doing $12. What is the $12 really doing for me?
I ain't gonna
What
lie.
is the $12 doing for the family? What is it doing?
I ain't
What
gonna
does
lie.
it really pitch in? Gas?
I used to think like that. Like growing up, I used to think like, okay, if my bills are paid and I'm satisfied, I don't have to worry about my bills or anything like that, then I'm good. But as you're getting older, you start realizing like there's more to life and more to do, especially for yourself, because you don't want to sit here and just pay bills all the time, because that shit gonna keep coming back every
Nah.
month regardless. That's a residual fucking bill. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mind how much I make. It's just as long as all right, I get like I pay all my bills. I have a few thousands left afterwards.
Right.
I'm chilling. I don't need to have 50,000 after.
No, not at all.
100,000 after. I'm like, just give me a couple thousand after I finish paying my bills, and I can live my days where like I can swipe my card all day every day, and I will never have to check my account.
Right.
That's all I need.
No, I agree. I
I just don't
agree.
want to check my account. Like when somebody be like, "What you got in your account?" I don't know.
I don't know. I just know I make money.
It ain't a lot, but it's something.
My bills are
I
paid.
I just know I'm not gonna be nowhere near the red.
Well, the main thing is the main thing they usually say about that is that as long you don't have to scratch your head over finance, and you know you actually in a route of making money and building something for yourself and residually, then at the end of the day, you should be fine. Because being financially stable is a beautiful thing. You don't really have to be rich or say you balling, you have money, everything. As long you are comfortable where you at, not saying comfortable like, oh, I'm good, I'm making $12 an hour. It's whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's on you. As long you can manage that. As long you can manage that. Because there's people that's making, 5 plus tips, but they still know how to manage. Especially them old Haitian heads. They know how to manage their money. If you know how to do that, bro, can't nobody tell you a damn thing, because when you swipe that card, it goes through.
No, but you gotta understand the expenses. Everywhere is going up. So
Right,
if you're
right.
still content after inflation, where's your ambition? That's gonna make me question your ambition.
I agree.
And I don't want for it to be like, okay, I can live my days. I don't ever have to check my account, but you always have to.
No, you do.
We both need to be in a situation where we both don't have to check our account. That way, I'm cool with that. It don't matter how much more you make, how much less you make, how much more I make, how much less you make. As long as both of us individually are stable, I'm straight. It can't be uneven as far as the finance, as far as like if I feel I'm stable and that person feels she's not stable, the other way around.
Overall, like he was saying, it's a matter of timing of knowing where you at. But in life, we don't really know sometimes, because you could be in the comfort of your home and something happened to you. Boom, you got shot and killed. You know what I'm saying? So The only thing I could say to that, honestly, I know most people don't want to hear it, is whatever you believe in, whatever high power you believe in, just stay close to that high power. That way, if anything happened to you, you know for a fact that, yeah, your body may be done, but your soul is not. So that's the only thing I could say to that.
What I would say about that whole entire takeoff situation is that to know your circles, to know who you surround yourself with. And I'm not saying that you'll know every single person's intention towards you, because realistically that is not always the reality or whatnot, but take a step back.
Right,
And
right.
check
Be aware.
Like, look who's actually trying to help you or try to actually see good for you. And and if you find your list more questionable than reasonable, then you need to reevaluate the people or things that you have surrounding your life.
I agree.
Pretty much it.
I agree.
That's how I see it.
What are you thinking, bro? Because you ain't even saying nothing at all.
I'm just listening. I'm taking notes.
Yeah. So, from all the notes that you have taken, what have you come to conclusion with to wrap this up?
Well, first and foremost, rest in peace to Takeoff. Hopefully it's not a setup. Hopefully he actually gets out of that space from Atlanta. Talking about both Quavo and Offset. Offset already got himself out the group and whatnot. And also when it comes to like two people having like the same money and whatnot, it's good that you guys could be financially set at the end of the day. Because when you guys are, it makes it both set for both of you guys, whether things go left or right. Because you don't want to be like broke and whatnot, and then you got to blame the other one for their faults. And it's like, yo, you're in this together. So I don't see how you got down to this point. I do not believe that, okay, once you get married and everything, you just got to rely everything on that one person and one person only. I would like to have a backup plan just in case if things go south. Because if we keep real with you, your job could be taken away. Something could happen with like your money and whatnot.
Everything could be taken.
Anything could happen, and it's like as soon as like they get married and everything, and they have like a provider, they think it's set. Like, okay, ain't no way it's gonna happen. You'd like to have a A, B, C, D plan just in case. Don't just get comfortable with that one plan and that's it. Be like Batman, just in case the Justice League turn on you. At least you got a kryptonite, just in case.
The question I wanted to ask was, in a marriage, let's say you're in a marriage right now, do you believe in having a separate account for yourself and also one that shared with your significant other?
I believe in 3 accounts.
3? So
Two
one for you
individual and one for both.
Okay. What about you, Patron?
I think I go with the 3-1-2 because the option of having 3 different bank accounts. You know, one for myself, one for my wife, one for both of us. Because let's just say, God forbid, like we get divorced or whatever shit like that. I don't want all my money to be tied into like that one. Now, I'm not saying that plan is just like stupid, but like something could happen to you right now. You could get scammed all your money,
Right.
and all of our family money goes with that too. No, I'd rather just like
be safe
we
and
have
sorry.
different accounts. We have different places, like different places with all our different type of monies, and then we're good in case something does happen. But
I don't even see it from that point. It's just if I want to spend my money, I want to be able to swipe anytime I want to. I can't be like, I swipe, oh, I spent money on this and that. Because you're going to be like, oh, I thought we had this amount. Why we have this now? Oh, I bought this and that. I don't need to always have to tell you I'm about to go buy a pair of shoes. I'm about to go buy some jeans, buy some expensive-ass suit. I don't need to tell you that all the time. You're just going to see it on me. Where you got it? I bought it.
Yeah, but the thing is also it comes with communication. Because even if you do that,
I'm saying if you have like a shared account, that's gonna be a situation.
right. But even if you do that, let's say you have 3 bank accounts. So one for you, one for her, and one for both of you guys. So yes, you're spending your own money, but I still feel like she would question that because you didn't tell her.
When I pop up with new kicks, she gonna question that?
Yeah, because you didn't tell her.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Hey, man.
I pop up with new shoes.
If it was out of the family one where we're both sharing, then I see where you're questioning. But my personal one, I don't see why you're questioning.
Yeah,
that
like,
either.
why are you questioning the money that I made?
You see what I bought.
And I buy my own
It ain't like I hid it from you. I didn't hide this whole storage of.
If I use like the
from
family, if I use the family one to buy like an OnlyFans, I get where the question is.
Cause that's different. Because now you're using our family's money to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But your own personal money, you can do whatever it is. we have the family account for
For
a
a reason,
reason.
yeah,
You
I
know.
agree.
So if you
Yes,
go in the
sir.
family account and want to buy a $2,000 type fucking shoe,
Shit.
that's a problem. Because now, not only do you take money out of the both of us, you took money out of our kids.
Yeah.
So nah, that's
Yeah.
nah.
So
Think about the kids, man. You
would-
robbing the kids.
the last question I want to ask. So let's say, like, okay, now we agree on 3 accounts. So would you want to know about your significant other account, as in like how much she
I
or
mean,
he got on
well,
there?
Just because we have 3 don't mean you don't know what's coming in from. That don't mean we don't know what's coming in from each other.
Okay.
We always know what's coming in because you could be, like, let's say, all right, she don't tell me whatever how much she got, whatever, and then she's spending a stupid amount of money, and then she find herself in a financial situation, and then now she want to tell me what she been spending. Why she get into that? I'm like, you stupid. You just spending money just cause, like, you're not, like, it don't hurt to, like, let
Talk
somebody
about
else
it.
know what you got too.
Right.
And because also that person also has another way of helping you find strategies to stretch out your money,
I agree.
how to plan your money, and so on and so forth.
I agree. I just wanted to ask, like, that way it's like, even though you guys have separate account, do you still want to know the others, like what's going on in their account, or
They should just feel free to,
willingly
yeah,
tell you? Yeah, I agree.
like a genuine thing. But if they don't, then
Maybe once a week.
Because your question says, like, do they want to, like, should they know, or like, is it be good to communicate what you do on your own personal bank
Like,
account?
should they know? Like, even though it's your own separate account, like, even though it's your own separate account, I'm saying like in a truthful way or comfort moment, like, you should be able to. Do you feel like it's okay for you to let them know about your account, what's going on in there, how much money you got on there, or like vice versa?
I mean, if the conversation comes up, sure, but I don't feel like I need to explain every single expense I do on my own personal account, because when you be on your account buying a whole bunch of shit which doesn't make any sense to me, you don't see me asking you multiple times this and this and that and that and that and that. So, like, let's say the conversation comes up where we're talking about, like, maybe like we need to chill on spending or something like that, then yeah, we can talk about what I've been doing on my account, but I don't feel a need to talk about what I do with my own personal money, unless it has to do again with the joint account that we both have with
True.
between the both of us.
True. So let's say you guys traveling together, you'll be spending money from the joint account, right?
you don't have to.
I wouldn't mind using my
Alright.
own card. I wouldn't use
Okay.
my own
You
card.
don't have to.
But it's a family trip.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I-
all of us. So it's
and for me, I would, for the family account, it'd be like something if I was to, like,
An
do
emergency.
something for the house,
Okay.
or do something for one of our family members who got something going on, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like very big issues, not like a regular trip.
So
We could put
everything
our-
else
we could
would
put our
be
individual money to that.
okay. Okay.